Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 4 Episode 1. This is the Lost Labyrinth Zone, and this is Pokey Captain.
This is Kung Fu Jesus.
And my name is Kaz.
And we're going to be playing some Sonic 4 Episode 1 Stage. Or, is it Zone?
Zone 3, Stage
Zone
1.
3, Stage, Act 1.
Ancient Labyrinth of Mystery.
It's Lost Labyrinth of Mystery.
Right.
It's unknown as to how old or
that's
not.
when they introduce those guys with the
Those
spikes.
assholes.
Yeah.
Ooh, those assholes.
Those assholes, too. So this is...
all Indiana Jones. How cliche can you get? Oh, Sonic Team,
Yeah. Gimmick this stage, there's rocks. Sometimes they follow you.
And they roll, actually. That's
Yes, and sometimes you roll on rocks.
They roll and rock. They rock and roll
So
and roll and rock.
did Lara Croft Guardians of Light come out before this game?
Yes.
Did it come out before the concept of this game?
No. Far from it. Also, there has been rocks in Sonic games before.
Rolling rocks that you stand on and roll in.
Yes, they were in, I want to say the first Sonic Rush.
Oh, that'd be last.
That'd be wild.
Piece of shit.
Here's another test of, do you know how to use the air dash to go between those
Yeah, I guess you're
platforms?
supposed to see that there's a puff there, and, oh yeah, I guess some of these rocks are gonna fall on me.
Yeah, rock keeps falling.
And then there's a little pit for you to get stuck in, right? Because
You gotta hide there.
you know what I haven't seen any of are springs that send you into spikes.
I don't think there are any springs that send you into spikes, or if they are, they're not on the upper path.
How about springs that just send you the wrong direction or away?
I think there might be.
There are those.
Not as many as there were in older Sonic games. Older Sonic games, it almost seemed like springs were just sort of randomly sprinkled throughout the stage. You'd have a lot of those sections where, spring bounces you right into a wall, or spring bounces you into
that's what I'm
another spring
saying.
facing the other way.
And it's usually into some spikes that are pointing out of the wall. Why? Because it has a jackass.
Yeah, for the most part, they want you to win this game.
I love how Sonic is almost falling off all the time here.
Yes. No matter how much you adjust yourself, he's always...
That Hedgehog's tripping! Another topic. Bugs. Have you encountered any? Glitches.
Glitches? I don't think I have.
Falling through stages.
No falling through stages.
Crazy death glitches that kill you with...
I don't think I've had any crazy death glitches. It seems very controlled.
The world of darkness.
You're in here, you've got a torch. This was the other act that got replaced when they went back to retool the
Or
game.
that replaced something.
It replaced something when they went to retool the game.
Okay.
The original something was
That asshole
this
minecart level?
really bad-looking stage where you were always in a minecart, and then you would rotate the screen to move the minecart around. And it just looked really disorienting, more disorienting than the bonus stages. And it just, everyone complained about it. So they took it out.
Well, I thought some people said it looked cool, but I didn't understand those people because, well, I would have died.
So we've exchanged the Special Olympics for the Olympics.
Yeah. So instead, it's Sonic goes to the Olympics. Does he ever actually get there?
No.
And if so, which
Alright, single exclamation marks, that means
Uh-huh.
it's safe to fall down.
Oh,
So you didn't have to jump there,
but you want to stay on the top half.
but you want to stay on the top path. And actually, those original stages, right now I'm racing against some exploding blocks. You set off fuses, blocks explode,
You don't die.
you don't die. Also, torches sometimes trigger platforms, and
So just light every torch.
in a second playthrough, we'll get more into that. That bumper there is a trap if you want to go to the top path. You just got to jump down there, get to the flame things, and also go way far down into the level. And this is a massive shortcut.
Okay, so I guess the other question is, what event is he competing in at the Olympics? Is it the high jump?
You would think it would be the sprint.
Hot dog eating contest.
Could be
Oh
that.
yeah, hot
Could
dog
be
eating
that. Could be that.
contest. Why would he be competing in a sprint? He's on performance-enhancing drugs. This is well-known fact. No one would let him compete compete. Also, he's a hedgehog.
Well, then they let him compete in the hot dog eating
Yes.
contest?
They don't care. They don't care about human versus whatever. You just have to be like a certain size, stomach-wise.
Okay. Could be like that one...
Because like cows
that
have 4
one
stomachs
show
and
where
they can't eat meat. So.
That one show where they pitted the grizzly bear against like the hot dog competitive eater.
Oh,
And
okay.
the grizzly bear kind of like won instantly.
Well, yeah, because they're way too big. I'm saying like they wouldn't let a cow compete because they have
4 stomachs.
4 stomachs.
Right. And the stages that got replaced
Also,
actually...
if the cow is to eat kosher Franks, it would be a cannibalism.
Yes. They did show up in the iPhone version of the game. And they were either bonus levels or they were the second acts.
Help, minecart.
Minecart on the loose.
So that looks dangerous.
Yes.
You know, it's
Very
amazing his
dangerous.
insides don't liquefy when he hits one of those barriers.
2 exclamation marks, jump or you die.
Oh, okay.
And he set off this nice little explosion thing. I don't
Because
know.
he just can't let go of that safety torch. It's like a safety blanket, but it's a torch.
Yes.
But you have 258 Sonics?
I have 258 Sonics.
I just noticed that.
You start the game with 3 Sonics, and it's very easy to build lives, and this game is actually built... It seems built very much for score and time attack, so when you stop to restart a level, it doesn't decrease your life counter. So it's very easy to build up lives.
So if you're about to fall into a pit, you can just sort of
Stop,
restart. Okay. Oh boy, look at this.
Right.
Water.
Bring you back.
level.
Up there was an extra life, but you had to dodge a bunch of spikes to get to it, so I didn't bother.
That's something you can't do. Dodging spikes in Sonic.
It's
If
very...
the developers don't want you to dodge the spikes, you're not going to dodge the spikes.
Yes. It's like a whole huge row of spikes.
So is this Dimps or... Oh.
Okay, so here we go. This is the kind of like the barrel of the Sonic 4. You gotta tilt the screen to let that cork
How do you
out
tilt
to
the
let you
screen?
out. Directional pad, same way you move Sonic.
Okay. I moved Sonic with the analog stick.
You can both of them work.
Did you miss stuff then? There.
No, because this is an infinitely scrolling thing.
Ooh.
They, you know,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
so much
nice.
fun in the first Sonic that they brought it back. So
Or even in the third Sonic.
even in the third Sonic.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh boy. Water levels with moving, like, deathy things. I can't get enough of it. Really can't.
Crushing wall, a temple built out of Tetris.
Oh, with
Yeah.
rising water.
With
too.
rising water,
Let's not forget.
you gotta be on your toes.
Okay, so we have the wall from there, the rising water. We need something coming in from the top.
We need sand coming up to the bottom.
Sand coming up from the bottom to force you up.
Yeah.
No, sand.
Like, what do you call it?
Sandopolis Zone.
Sandopolis Zone.
Stupid Sandopolis.
You know whose fault that was? Sonic Team. Same Sonic Team, different Sonic Team.
Different Sonic team. Most of this game was made by
Dimps?
So they were the makers of the Game Boy Advance and the DS Sonic games.
So they made 2 good games.
Yeah,
Yeah. Ish.
the first Sonic Advance and this game, pretty much.
Yeah.
And animation for getting air is really weird looking. It looks like you kind of like you grab a bubble and you eat it.
Well,
Like
that's
you,
what
you're really hungry for that bubble.
That's what I do.
Shove it into your face.
He doesn't want to come back out.
Right.
He doesn't have, because, you know, hedgehogs don't have, what are they? That sphincter thing.
Diaphragm.
On the esophagus that keeps stuff from refluxing.
The epiglottis.
Don't think it's called the epiglottis.
Okay, here we go. If you see right there, there are spikes there.
No, I don't.
Okay, there are spikes right at the edge
Oh,
of that wall.
holy shit.
So what you have to do is you have to... This is the Carnival Zone barrel moment. You have to know to tilt the screen back to move Sonic back to the start so that you can keep tilting it forward again.
Otherwise, you'll hit the
If you
spikes.
try to tilt it forward, you'll hit the spikes, you'll be stuck, and you'll die.
Wow. Total asshole move. I expect nothing less.
Asshole move, puzzle box room. That's what I call it. I call it the puzzle box. I don't know why.
Total asshole move. I love it.
There actually are a couple other puzzle box rooms in this game. I'm just going over them instead of under them, and we can get to them in a different playthrough of the game.
It's stupid playthrough. Alright, trap-filled ruins.
You can kind of guess what this boss is going to be based on the act you've been playing.
He's gonna lay down. Oh no. Labyrinth zone?
Yep, you gotta chase him.
Oh my
all the
God.
water comes at you.
Labyrinth zone. Did you have to hit him all the way up and kill him before he reaches the top? Or?
No, that's optional. If you remember the original Labyrinth zone, it's mostly just a race not to drown, and once you get to the top, Eggman runs away anyway. So any hits you get
I
in
do
on
remember
him
that.
are additional gravy.
Gravy can be good, or it can be very floury.
This is the good kind of gravy because, unlike in the Labyrinth zone,
You have to fight him.
yeah, he's here to start a fight. He's got his trap-filled rooms.
Come here, Sonic! I'm ready to fight you! Or...
So this is more original than the other bosses. What he's got is
You can't stop smiling? I like that. I really like that.
columns that come at you, and then they come at you fast.
Like, okay, this is where the columns are gonna be, now go.
Can he exist in the columns?
He cannot exist in the column. He always floats to safety. But since we got in so many hits on him beforehand, kind of just loses that.
Bye-bye, Eggman. Bye-bye, Eggman's shiny glowy essence. You will not oppress these little forest friends any longer. It's a hell of a time bonus you got there.
There's a very big time bonus. Finishing levels fast, 80,000 time bonus. We'll see
Neato.
you in next bonus.